السلام عليكم. أنا اسمي رائد بشيت الشاعر من قطاع غزة، سكان مدينة رفح. تخرجت من جامعة لوند في السويد وأعمل في نفس المكان الآن. تقدمت بورقة عمل للجامعة الإسلامية في مؤتمرها الرابع، وهي عبارة عن مشروع يتكون من فرعين: desalination and power plant for water and development, case study for Sinai, Gaza. This project or proposal to supply water and power for both sides. This project or proposal contain 5 different parts: introduction to conclusion. First part, all we know about Gaza is a small, densely populated area. Gaza has several water problems: insufficient water used by agriculture sector, limited fresh water supply and high water demand, groundwater contamination and seawater intrusion, as Gaza located at the coastline, Mediterranean coastline, and wastewater disposal, uncontrolled wastewater. At present, maintenance is too difficult for all projects. The present average water consumption per capita approximately 55 liters per day per day, or 55% of the World Health Organization design value. Current situation in Gaza: there are 4 drinking water sources of drinking water, namely municipal water wells, agriculture water wells, water from an Israeli company, Mikrot, and brackish water reverse osmosis plant. There are several small plants in Gaza Strip. In 1998, American financed a project with 1,000 cubic meter a day brackish water reverse osmosis in industrial zone. Also, France and Austria have also financed 2 seawater reverse osmosis plant with capacity of 2,400 cubic meter a day and 5,000 cubic meter a day, respectively. Gaza without electricity and water daily for up to 18 hours and 20 hours of shortage of water. And both water and electricity very related in Gaza Strip. Currently, electricity demand is 215 megawatt. This increased to 225 megawatt during the winter month. Only 17 megawatt from Egypt these days. Water price: customers in Gaza are paying an average of 0.25 to 0.5 US dollar per cubic meter for municipal water. They already pay 1.25 US dollar per cubic meter of desalinated water. They will be able to pay 1 US dollar of the desalinated water in the distribution network. The energy prices were calculated in the range of 6 to 9 cents kilowatt hour. Purposes of this project or joint project: here, joint Egypt-Palestine power plant and desalination plant together, same location, is suggested to be located in Egypt, directly close to the border of Gaza. Water and power will increase by 500,000 cubic meter per day, and power will increase about 500 megawatt from this project. 2/3 is suggested to be used in Gaza and 1/3 in Sinai. The present lack of electricity and water in Gaza could be erased, minimize the cost of water and electricity, and improve the other sectors, for example, agriculture or industrial. Bridging and cooperation towards peace, security and trust between countries. Here, the study area here, Gaza Strip has had complex hydropolitical situation. All of you know the blocking Gaza every time, more than 5 years now. Gaza has a semi-arid climate with a total area 365 square kilometer. Gaza Strip is 40 kilometer long and average width of 9 kilometer. Population was 50,000 in 1948, increased to more than 1.5 million today, and growth rate is very high, 3.2%. Annual average rain between 2,000 millimeter in the south and 400 millimeter in the north, which falls mainly in winter. 1,300 millimeter average evaporation of open water. Here's the Gaza Strip. Gaza Strip overall map for district and agriculture area. Here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Water balance in Gaza. The total amount of annual inflow in Gaza aquifer is about 109 million cubic meter. Based on Palestinian Water Authority records, the domestic water demand for 2000 was 55 million cubic meter. This domestic demand was predicted to be increased 182 million cubic meter in 2020. Annual deficit was found 37 in the year 2000, predicted to about 107 million cubic meter in 2020. The methodologies here: desalination project, general and minimum requirements. Desalination plant allocation is important, not to have a big project inside Gaza and every time destroyed from Israeli bombing. This is the most important part. Consumer income and economic acceptance. Availability of operational material and chemicals for repairing, for retreatment of water. Annual cost optimization, including workers, cost of supply, conveyance and treatment. Study different scenario and comparisons. I have studied a lot of projects around the Mediterranean, Red Sea and Arabian Gulf to have the exact prices for such project. Environmental impact analysis and economic benefits of water under use and net benefit overall operations. Here's the planned project proposed here. In the first 10 kilometers, power plant and desalination plant, their water can be combined together and discharged back to the sea to minimize the impact of brine discharge from desalination, using with the cooling water from power plant. This is a good idea. It has been working well in some countries. Here some examples for transport water, and some of them didn't succeed. For example, Gaza, Palestine, there was a plan before Nile to Gaza, 200 kilometers, 100 million cubic meter. This was not started even. It was not success. That's why we try to have a better solution than this. Here, previous study, some people tried before, researcher. Solar plant have been suggested for desalination purposes. 100 million cubic meter a year plant capacity, about capacity 2.5 billion kilowatt hour a year. Total panel area approximately 13 cubic meter, about 13 square kilometer, which is very high. If you want to have this project in Gaza, you need more land area to have such project. Collector area 5 square kilometer to produce 1 terawatt hour a year of electricity. This will cost approximately 1.1 to 1.3 billion US dollar. Connecting the West Bank to the Gaza also was studied, another solution. They try to take water from Tabaria Lake, but nowadays Tabaria Lake has dried up or decreased its level because of Israeli taking all water to themselves, to agriculture and drinking, transporting water from Nile River, and this also was not good solution. Here, unit and capital cost result for desalination. These values obtained from more than 18 projects, close to same value of Mediterranean Sea water. The desalination plant capital cost $1,080 US to produce 1 cubic meter a day, approximately $1 million US to produce 1,000 cubic meter a day to have a small scale plant. The average capital cost 1,000 to produce 1 watt from the power plant, approximately $1 million US to produce 1 megawatt. This is some value can be taken for this such proposal. This is the prices, unit cost for ROMSF, different technology, desalination technology. This is the most useful for this proposal case, RO. Here, the 1955, the prices were very high, up to 10, maybe more also here. But you can see here 2010, almost 0.6, then decrease, maybe minimum will be 0.5 in 2020. And some country also have today 0.5. It will not go very much less than 0.5. Here, result and discussion. The expected electricity demand for Gaza, 350 megawatt. The first phase capital cost will be $200 million US. The proposal put forward is projected to produce up 500,000 cubic meter a day of water, of fresh water, and 500 million megawatt electricity as energy. Here, international support from donors such as the World Bank, SIDA, and the European Union could be helpful and start such project. Gaza's trip to the closest point on the West Bank is approximately 34. This point can be in the future, it can be used in the future if this amount of water is high or electricity higher than the Gaza capacity. We can also transport water to the West Bank. Yes, here is the project for Sinai and Gaza. This is always 2/3 and this is 1/3. In 5 years, this project will be cost 1 billion in 5 years. It is stepwise, year by year, but the project should start production in the end of the first year. Yes. Here in conclusion, clearly both the desalination and the power plant are vital in the Gaza Strip. Desalination as a source of water has many advantages and few disadvantages. Seawater is promising technology. This proposal should improve agriculture as well as the economy and industry of both areas, Sinai and Gaza. Yes. Here, many people may ask why Egypt can accept this project or why it's selecting Egypt for this. It is close to us, of course. We are same nation, no problem. And plus here, the capital cost of this project should be collected for Palestinians from donors and international community. This is also helpful for the project to start the project. Locating the project in Egypt on the Mediterranean Sea coast is a good solution. More employment opportunity can be offered for people living in Sinai. This point good for Sinai people. More development, more workers can work here. Costs may be reduced by the use of natural gas that available in Egypt. Land availability is greater in the Sinai. Egypt's natural gas production 1.9 consumption of 1.1 trillion cubic feet in year 2008. Egypt's estimated proven gas reserves stand at 58.5 tera cubic feet, will be the third highest in Africa. Here is some examples from Saudi Arabia. This is the Gulf here Red Sea. You see some examples here, 900 megawatt, 880,000 cubic meter per day. This project here one, and another expansion of this same project. And you see the cost here, some examples for cost also. 850 to 1,100 megawatt, 1.1 gigawatt, and 1 million cubic meter a day. You see cost 2.6 billion US dollar. This is some examples just to show. And this project good for both sides, as I said, for Sinai people and Gaza people. More workers, more development in both sides, because water and electricity is essential. We have seen every day about Gaza problem, shortage of water, drinking water, and pollution, water polluted from sea. We call seawater intrusion. We have to supply this Gaza to more fresh water and more electricity to have more stability and close to Egypt border. Thank you.